Welcome, Wolfpack, to our very first student-operated broadcasting program, The Howl. I am Jesse Calhoun, and
I am Zanaya McCoo.
now let's start by talking about some major highlights from the week. This past Friday, KIP Forward hosted their annual college and career fair. Over 60 vendors came to provide opportunities for KIP scholars.
Testing is officially over for the term. This Thursday concluded the CIA testing for all classes. All grades will be entered by the 20th, and Wolf reports for all grade levels will be distributed on Monday, September 23rd. Please keep in mind that our school goal is for more than 80% of students to be at an cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher.
Next, Student Government Association is well on its way, and the puppies have already cast their votes. Alana Conrad as president, and then we have Madison Cheers as vice president. Next, we have Christian Smith as the historian, and Latavia Dean as the student ambassador. The Scouts, Hunters, and Alphas are still conducting elections, but voting should be concluding in the next week.
Have you been coming to school every day? Attendance is a big item on staff's to-do list after a wildly important goal has been set at 89% for this school year. However, the 2025 seniors class has a 90% attendance requirement to walk across the stage come May.
Wow, that's a lot of new updates from this week.
Right, including sports. Alana, what's been going on with the KHS sports?
Hey you guys, my name is Alana Conrad, and this past week the volleyball team has participated in a tournament. They did not come back home with a win, but they came back home with a major shout out from Nashville High regarding their sportsmanship. The soccer team is in full effect and they are enjoying their season. Cheer tryouts are finished and they will be finishing off with 25 ladies cheering on KIP High School teams. The STEP team has accepted new members and they are ending off with 12 new members participating this year. KHS for the first time has a bowling team and they will be having their first match this Sunday. Speaking weekend competitions, the JV and varsity volleyball team will be playing in a tournament this weekend at McClure High, and the soccer team will be playing at Windsor this coming Wednesday. My name is Alana Conrad, and back to you, Jesse.
We had the opportunity to interview a staff member.
Michaela James will share more.
Good afternoon. My name is Michaela James. I'm a junior here at KIP High School, and today I'll be interviewing our Assistant Principal of Culture, Mr. Tandy. Hi, Mr. Tandy. How are you today?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Many students have been wondering about upcoming field trips. We were wondering if the requirements are the same and will there be more or less field trips this year?
Thanks. That's a great question. So, we plan on having significantly more field trips this year. We want to incentivize our students' behavior and promote positive behavior through field trips, but also expand you guys' horizons and just ability to see more things and have more opportunities in the world. However, just like years past, there will be specific criteria for field trips, as we do have to be able to trust our scholars, right? So for us to be able to take you outside of the building, we have to be sure of your behavior inside the building.
Thank you. And then as mentioned before, you're the lead, our Assistant Principal of Culture. So I'm wondering to ask you, how has culture changed from this year to last year?
So just in the first 5 weeks of school, we've had significant improvement in our culture. Our fights are down significantly. Our school is overall just more safe, as well as students are more just aware of their credits and where they sit and how to achieve their instructional goals.
You mentioned fights. There's been a couple of fights this week. So I want to know, what is culture doing to prevent fights for happening the following weeks?
So whenever we have a physical altercation between two students, it's very disappointing, right? Every student deserves a safe school and is entitled to have a safe school to come to. So whenever that breakdown happens, myself, as long as the culture team and the rest of the administrators take it very seriously. So besides continuing to promote positive behavior in the hallways and promoting other ways to, let's say, come up with solutions for our conflicts, we do plan on being more vigilant and supervising you all well, so that way people can handle their conflicts with their voices and not their hands.
Yes, and then you mentioned safety. There's been recent threats against school safety. What is KIPP doing to ensure safety for their students?
Another great question. Like I said, you guys all are entitled to a safe school. And so it's very unfortunate that we have people in the community on the internet making such threats and making it so that students aren't comfortable in their classrooms. However, what I will say, what we have done so far is partnered with our local law enforcement, St. Louis Police Department. We've increased perimeter checks with our security. We have St. Louis Police Department coming through for walkthroughs, as well as having visitors have to schedule appointments in advance, and they're required to show ID upon arrival, and just other steps that we've put in place to ensure your guys' safety when you're in our care, because that is our number one concern. That comes before even educating you all.
Thank you, Mr. Tandy, for letting me interview today and providing that information. I'm Michaela James, signing off.
This concludes our first episode of The Howl. Have a great KHS week.
Oh!